We live and direct. We live and
Yes,
direct.
sir.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, everybody. We
Yeah, yeah,
starting
yeah,
off
yeah,
the
yeah.
year fresh and picking up right where we left off because New Year, more grind. You know what I'm saying? Same grind, more grind. Y'all know what it is and who it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, boxing fans of all ages. We back, man. It's your boy Fight Night Dex alongside my co-host Uno. You know, Mr. Ball
Yeah,
for pound,
yeah,
the
yeah,
heavyweight
yeah.
champion of the world.
Work, work,
Fight
work.
Night Mo. And the maniac is here. He'll pop right back up in a second. He had to go, you know what I'm saying, handle some business real quick. But Four Corners Boxing, 15 rounds of boxing, live and direct on YouTube. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it
Yes,
is. And
sir.
the year starts on a Wednesday night, huh, fellas? Ain't that some shit, huh?
Yeah.
Word,
We back
word.
in action. What's going on? How y'all spent y'all New Year's Eve last night, fellas?
Man, good. With family. With family.
Yeah, she was. I don't know. It's kind of quiet. I chilled with my sister a little bit. But yeah, I was in the house for the most part.
Yeah,
Didn't do
yeah,
too much. You know what I'm saying? Kept it quiet.
I did the same in the house with the fam. I was thinking about
Okay.
stepping out, but then that rain started coming down. I was like,
Yeah,
nah.
right. Shit started getting ugly.
Yeah,
Definitely started
just
getting ugly.
Well,
Oh
for
man.
everybody tuning in with us, everybody rocking with us over here, we got a special guest here. He'll be tuning in with us
You be tuning in
shortly
tonight.
from Newark, New Jersey. Keith the Tsunami Cologne. He'll be tuning in with us in a few. The maniac is over there getting them prepped for Four Corners boxing over here, man. Fellas, man, this is we about to get off to a hot start of the year, man. It's a lot of work that's about to be happening January, February, March. Sounding like a lot of boxing that we gonna have, especially here in New York City and in the tri-state, Jersey, Philly, and Connecticut, man.
Yeah,
Talk to me. Talk to me. We got Diego Pacheco and Steve Nelson. They gon' they
yeah,
gon' they gonna start the year off over in Vegas, Matchroom Boxing, man. What y'all think about that card right there?
yeah. I think that's gonna be a. I think that's gonna be a good fight. Um, 'Cause we know Stevenson got some dog in him. He got a lot of dog in him. You know what I mean? You know who he trained with. You know what I mean? You know what camp he a part of. You did. So, um,
Crawford, yeah.
Now we don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Can you say that a little louder? Say that louder for the people that don't hear you in the back. Who we
Oh
train with?
yeah, 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 yeah. My boy trained with the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? The Bud Crawford in them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Okay.
Bo Mac in them.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So this is just that camp, and this is not just in the camp. You know, he's like family. You feel me? So he got a lot of skill, and he got a lot of time to be around a elite fighter like Bud. His last time out on Riyadh season, he did his thing. Um, I came out with
Go
the
the
victory.
Maniac.
Yeah,
Yep.
maniac there. Came out with the victory, so I'm expecting him. He's definitely going to test Pacheco. But after his last performance, Pacheco's last performance, man, he got some scary shit with him. Like if he could put it all together, son, he gonna be a fucking problem for real. Like
Yeah.
if Pacheco really put it together, he's gonna be a problem. That nigga body work is crazy, pause, and he's relentless. You know what I'm saying? He got that Mexican chin. It's like, yo, his arms is OD long, pause. So I think it's gonna be a tough. I think it's gonna be a tough scrap because Stevenson's coming to fight. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. That's gonna be a goodie.
Diego
I don't,
Pacheco is they lining him up. They lining him up. Word is that he's in the sweepstakes for Canelo in 2025, man. And if we recall last year, both Munguia and Malanga fought in the months of January and February, and they
Yeah,
ended up with the May and September fights. So don't sleep on Diego Pacheco picking up a victory over Steve Nelson. If he does, and then he's in line for Canelo Alvarez, the farewell tour,
uh,
Canelo Alvarez 2025, man.
that's what's up.
everybody's entitled to dream.
Uh,
Everybody entitled to dream, but when that monkey wrench hit you outside your head and wake your ass up out that dream, because that's what my
so
man, what's his name?
so cold
Stone
Nelson,
Cold. He
so
ready
Stone
cold.
cold.
so cold. He ready to be the monkey wrench and change the plans.
Hmm.
We gonna see.
You
It's
know,
gonna be a good fight. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see Pacheco get tested a little bit.
Yeah.
Because So Cold, he's an underdog. He playing with house money right now. So it's like it's a good opportunity for him.
Really is.
He's fighting a guy that got a little bit more credibility than him, a little bit more of a buzz. Not by much, but he got a little bit more of a name. And so he gotta go in there and be the wrecking ball.
Yeah. You ain't lying, Mo. You ain't lying, brother Mo.
But we shall see. We shall see.
Also on that card is Andy Cruz, man. Andy Cruz returns on that card. Cuba, man. Last time we saw him, he was punching Anthony Moran's lights out, man.
Yeah.
That was a time. Riyadh season in Cali, right?
Yeah, they both was on Riyadh.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, yes.
They're on the same card.
On that same card.
Yeah.
Yep. And Cruz is fighting Salcido, dude that beat Cool Boy, excuse me.
I remember Salcido.
He beat this dude on Pro Box Maniac, Brooklyn kid, man. Colbert, there you go. Yeah, he just beat Colbert up on Pro Box, and now he's getting himself a good headline fight there, man. Co-main event against Andy Cruz, man, aka Keyshawn's daddy. You know what I'm saying? And Papa de Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a good fight. Andy Cruz. Want to see more of him as well in the new year.
Let me ask you gentlemen something, man. If you could sum up boxing in one word this year, what would you call it? What would you say? One word.
Revitalized.
Good one.
Yeah.
Boxing right now. Yeah.
This year. If you could just say one word.
Help.
Well, elaborate on that when you say help.
Help the sport, man. The sport is not in a good shape. We being realistic, it's not in a good shape. They got Turki Al-Sheikh. He's coming to be the savior, but he can't do it alone, man. He got to get all these people got to be involved. These promoters, these companies, these judges, everybody got to be involved. The fighters, make boxing great again, man. That's what we need. We need those hats, man. Make boxing great again, man.
Yo,
the sport is suffering.
Four Corners edition. Make
X,
boxing
get on
great
that.
again.
X,
Keep it low, though. Keep it low, because next thing you know, we got a weirdo at a fight rocking that, because they jack our slang, they jack our swag, but then again at the same time, they call us some bum ass niggas. We look homeless.
Somebody said, these are a couple people in the chat that said 2024, one word, unified.
Unified. That's a good one. Unified is a good one.
Unpredictable. Yeah.
Somebody else said it's in great shape.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say progressive.
I could see that.
Say progressive, man, and they got the insurance. You heard? They got the insurance they need right now. The progressive insurance from Turki Al-Sheikh. So we're in a progressive standpoint right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna change my answer, Maniac. Reconstructive. It's under construction. Boxing is under construction right now. It's getting a renovation. There you go. Renovation. It's getting renovated.
Renovation.
Oh, okay.
All right, Mo, is that your final answer?
That's the final answer, Uno.
He gonna come 10 minutes later, Uno.
Wait, hold on.
He got another one. Let him know, Mo. We got vocab for days.
I said one word. He gonna give me the dictionary.
You hang around Uno, man, your vocab. You start talking like Tiasu.
My man, Uno, aka the professor, man. That's the professor right there.
Start talking like Tiasu, being around Uno and James.
Man. So all right. along with that, right? We seen boxing is just a sport that has its ups and downs, unfortunately, right? But with Turkey Al-Sheikh in the fold right now, what's the beauty about it is that he's willing to make these fights happen. And on top of that, he's willing to make these mega cards. And on top of that, he's putting all the money down.
All the money down.
That's the most important, right? We already know that in the summer of this year, Top Rank's contract with ESPN to be up. It's already set. They are headed to DAZN.
Yeah.
A streaming service that at one point a lot of people was calling it Dead Zone.
Yeah.
Remember that? So I've always been one. I'm a fan of the sport, gentlemen. I don't care about no Al Heyman, De La Hoya, Eddie Hearn,
Frank
Warren, none of these big names. I want the best fights possible. That's all it is. I would love nothing more than all of these promoters to come together, put their pride to the side and say, listen, just like Brother Mo said, guys, let's make boxing great again. Let's bring that golden era back. Because I said it, guys, boxing doesn't lack talent. Boxing doesn't lack skill. Boxing doesn't lack superstar appeal. We have all that. We got fighters that have all that. What we lack is the fights being made. We don't got sure. The closest thing we had was we had Spence. I mean, we had some good fights. Excuse me. We had Crawford, Spence last year. That was the closest to Hearns Leonard on paper. It didn't live up to that hype. We know how that went, right? You had Usyk Fury, right? Those remind me of those 90s heavyweight bouts, right? So we got a lot of good fights, man. But there's a lot of more fights that can happen. There's a lot of fighters that they have stepping. There's always an excuse. There's always an obstacle in the way. We know, guys, most of these fighters could just say, no. I don't want to fight Mo. Mo is good, don't get me wrong, but it's Uno. People want to see me and Uno. Yo, Uno, I'm reaching out to your team. I'm telling my manager if I have one, reach out to Uno. Let's make this fight, man. Let's get this money. Listen, he's the A side. That's cool. I'm going to get the less portion. Just don't jerk me. Just don't rate me. Give me something fair, and we make it happen. Because at the end of the day, guys, us fans, we're hardcores here.
Yeah.
And even if a fighter loses, that we're cool with that. We're not here. We're not these fans that they put these fighters down for losing. We like, yo, he was in there. He did his thing. Yo, it is what it is. When you fight killer after killer, guys, you're going to get killed.
Exactly. Eventually.
That's it. So, you know, that's just what we need, man. And I hope that in 25, people start waking up and we can have these fights, gentlemen. What do you think about that?
I think it's headed that way. So far, I mean, at least up until I think it was that March, boxing, the slate is kind of crazy. The cards that's coming up, the fights that's gonna be had. We already got we got Benavidez Morel coming up. We know we got fucking the OD Riyadh season coming up. You know what I mean? Berta Bevo 2 card is retarded. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, then we got the Pachecos. We got everybody. You know what I'm saying? We got I think the Tank fight is still on as far as it's looking. You know what I mean? So we still got Tank. We still got. We're gonna see a lot of good fights this year. Yeah. We're gonna see a lot of good fights this first half of the year. So I think it's headed in the right direction. And like Maniac was saying, I mean, you know, and this is why I fuck with Turkey, is because he puts these other dudes in the position where you either gonna get down or lay down, bro. Your fighters is gonna come fuck with me eventually anyway to get this bag. So either I could do this the right way and put you on and say, yo, bring your fighters, or I could just go direct. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I believe it's in a good position, a good trajectory. I can't wait.
Yeah. No, definitely, man. Definitely.
Norbs.
Who's that? That's Norbs?
Yeah, what up? My bad, my camera acting up. What's good, y'all?
No, it's good.
Stop buying your shit at Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Stop buying cameras at Dollar Tree, man.
Bro, look like you
He's on
can't
a
get your
damn
mustache
discount.
on. Get out of here, bro.
Yo, he's on a
Stop
discount.
playing, bro. Stop playing with me. What's
Let me
good,
see.
y'all?
What
What's
up,
going
Noah?
on, man? Happy New Year's to you, champ.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
What's
Man,
the word? What we talking about?
So we talking about we were just
Little bit
talking
of
about
everything, little bit of everything, preparing for 2025.
yeah. Also, Uno, along with all them fights you mentioned this month, in a couple of weeks, we get the return of Little Godzilla.
Oh yeah, you already know. Anyway,
Anyway,
Goodman.
yeah, it was
that
good, man.
was supposed to be yesterday.
Yeah, they had to push it back.
Yesterday, but Goodman got hurt. He
Yeah.
wanted to delay that ass whooping. He said
Yeah,
he delayed his ass
let's say that shit for after the new year.
Yeah. He said,
I mean,
don't
like,
wanna go into the new
I'm not
year
trying to
with
go
an ass
into the new year with an ass whipping. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's postpone this shit a little bit. Let me think about this shit a little longer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's gonna be crazy. You know.
Either way,
Anyway,
time's up.
I
Either way,
forgot
time's up.
that they
Whether it's
rescheduled
new
that
or
for this
old.
month. That's coming up this month. Yeah.
yeah, coming up. So I think that's probably setting it off as one of the first joints. I think.
What date they got for that? That's Friday. I think that's
Not
Friday.
January the 24th.
20, yeah.
24. Okay, so we got
24th.
boxing that weekend. Gonna be
Yes.
heavy. We got Inouye and then we got Pacheco and
I don't
Nelson
wanna-
that weekend.
Yeah. Right back.
And then we
Right back
fight
to
on
back.
All
Friday.
right.
Right back to
All
back.
right.
And then that goes right into Benavidez Morel.
Then goes right into bed. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. You feel me?
It's
So
about
it's
to
setting it
go
off.
down.
It's setting it off. It's,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We got all right. Since we at the end of the year, you know what normally goes down, man. Who's your
Recap.
fighter of the year?
Fighter of the year.
Your fighter.
You say
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard not to give it to him, man. It's hard not to give it to that nigga. You know what I mean?
He beat the man definitively. I mean, the first fight was very more competitive than the second. Both good fights.
Good fights. Yeah.
But Usyk is that dude. This
Yeah.
was hands down the heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? Like being outweighed 30, 40, 50 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, undefeated. Tyson Fury took his O and ran him back another one after that. Like, here, toma, 2 times.
Back to
Bang.
back.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I'm
Back to
saying?
back. Like
Gave
he
up one of the
he treated him
straps.
like the
Was like,
Kansas
"Go
City
ahead."
Chiefs.
You
Back
know,
to back.
there goes Streets Knob in the building with
Yeah, I gotta
the
fix
fresh
this light,
bean
man.
right now. My
Yeah,
boy,
man.
my boy shaved that bean up for the new year fresh, huh?
Yeah, you know, I use that I don't know what it's called. And then I use like a little lotion, you know what I'm saying? I got you. I gotta fix
But
this
I
damn
agree.
thing.
I think Usyk, without a doubt, it's
Yeah.
hard to argue him not being the fight of the year. I think in a way can make an argument, but I think based on who Usyk
Who he beat. Yeah.
you gotta. I think that kind of outweighs why in the way did. So
Maybe if Inoue would have finished with this fight, that would have
With
been 3
Goodman.
victories.
Yeah, exactly.
you know, that would have
Exactly.
been 3. That would have been another
a
little
stronger
battle.
train.
And that's what they
Yeah.
tried to do. They tried that. They that's what they wanted to do. You know what I mean? They wanted another fight for the year over. But
Daniel Dubois was in the run heavy too. Daniel Dubois.
Yeah.
He is the comeback fighter of the year.
Yeah,
He
definitely
was
come back
also
right
in the
over
run for fighter of the year because that's 3 victories against 3 tough
Herkovich.
heavyweights, all by knockout.
Yeah,
Herkovich is
yeah.
undefeated. Took
Yeah.
his O. Beat the heck out of Jarrell Miller real quick. No comeback for you.
Yeah.
And Anthony Joshua in his house in front of all his peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Laid him
Stop.
I
out.
disagree with everybody on this one.
Yeah.
There's
So
only
you-
one fighter that actually got a parade this year thrown for him. That should be the only person that should have gotten the fight of the year. There's only one person that got a parade thrown for them.
Who's this?
Had a celebration in the back. Edgar Berlanga. He's the fighter of the year. Can you give me another fighter that had a parade thrown for him? Nobody else.
Martin Bacoli beat up Jared Anderson. And
He didn't
they
have
threw him
Fat
a
Joe there,
parade.
though.
That was a good one, bro. That was a body shot. Yo, it's true. Listen, and me and Norb spoke earlier, man, and that again, that's the type of shit I don't want to see in boxing. Being praised for surviving or being a tough. Come on, bro. That's not enough. That's like getting, saying you got dunked on by LeBron, right? No, you dunked on LeBron, right?
Yeah.
And he scored 60 on you. Okay, you dunked on LeBron, bro. He scored 60 and won the chip. What are you celebrating?
Did
LeBron,
John
I'm the
Starks?
man.
Did John Starks and the Knicks win that game that John Starks dunked on
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
They
They won
didn't.
that game?
They won that game, but they didn't win the series.
Yeah, they
lost
won
the
that
next
game
four.
though. They won that
They lost
game.
the next
Okay.
four.
So the dunk in the poster, I've seen it on everybody's cribs. When I
Yeah.
was a kid, everybody had it. It's valid.
It's valid.
'cause they won
It's
that
valid.
game.
Yeah.
'Cause he
No,
won
but that's
game.
what this is like. You know what this is like? This is more like when AI crossed up Mike.
Don't disrespect AI.
Mike still won
Nah,
that
but
game.
Mike had 40 something on AI that game, and they won the game. But all
Yeah.
niggas show is the crossover. You
AI
feel
had
me?
like 30 something in that game though. Just
You see,
You know what I'm
AI went on to do great things later on. Man,
Yeah.
Gabalaga's on his way to do great things.
Don't do that.
He got Norbs and the Maniac on his list for 2025. Don't worry, bro.
Who does?
Yo, fellas, we got our special guest coming on right now.
Okay.
Yo, I feel like
we
something's
need the
gonna jump
bells.
out of his closet. I don't know why. But I feel like something's gonna jump out your closet. It's scary over there.
Without further ado, come on, man. Let's do it right for this young man.
Get him in here, man. Let's get him in.
Nah,
there.
we gotta do intro right. You know how we do. We ain't slacking. 2025 things is all accordingly. We move
All right.
right.
So here we go. We got the 3-0, 3 knockout featherweight WBB prospect of the year, Keith Tsunami Boricua Colon from Jersey.
Newark in the
Jersey.
house.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
What's good, boy?
Yo,
What's
Keith.
going on, Brody? Happy New Year, man.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
We appreciate you, champ, man. This is, your second time here with us on Four Corners, man. We definitely appreciate your time, man, because I know you are a hardworking brother. You're a young gunner, but you got a lot going on, man. So, of course, man, let's start it off right, man. How was your New Year's with the family? Everything good, champ?
Everything good. Blessed. Can't complain.
Yeah. Santa Claus was good to you this year?
Definitely.
Good, man. That's good to hear. So, Keith, one thing we forgot to cover the first time we had you on was that you being a full-time student at Rutgers University. Are you still a full-time student? And if you are, what are you majoring right now?
Yeah, I'm still a full-time student at Rutgers. I major in psychology.
Okay. So we know after boxing, my man got something clicking right after.
Boxing is 80% mental, they say, right?
Definitely.
But
that's
20%
like
physical.
That's more for I feel like psychology, I'm thinking about more like the community, just helping them and just trying to like change the perspective on how, like the people in my city think and, just kind of use it in a different way.
No, definitely. And we need that, man, because at the end of the day, we need more people from the community, more of our people to let people know, like, listen, man, I've done it. You could do it. It just looks much better. And it's more believable when, you come from the trenches. So, no one can tell you otherwise. So, man, that's a good major there, man. And definitely I like their approach regarding the community and helping out, because that's something here in Four Corners we like to do as well. We like to help our community. So definitely, man.
How many years now, Keith? How many years you've been in Rutgers now?
Oh, this is my junior year. Next year it'll be my senior year.
I saw you almost done, man.
Almost done.
Yeah. So are you dorming or you just you commuting over there?
Nah, I commute right now. My college is only like 10 minutes away from my house and 10 minutes away from my gym. So it's like right in the middle.
Oh, you right in the middle of everything. You run into from home to school, from school to the gym.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah, because if you was dormant, you'd be beating up other things, if you know what I mean. They get crazy.
Bro, when he said it, that's the first thing I was thinking about. I was like,
definitely. So we know, man. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
WBB named you their prospect of the year. Shout out to Keith. And man,
Appreciate that.
that's 3-0. You got 3 NyQuils. What's the future for Keith Cologne for 2025? Are we with a promoter yet? Are we looking? You know, what's that side of the business looking for you?
Honestly, I don't feel like I'm gonna be with a promoter until we start talking about, like contender status. Like I've been moved, like, I've been getting the fights that I want. Everything been going smooth, everything been going how I want. It's like, I'm in a position where I'm able to negotiate. I feel like once I get locked in with a promoter, I won't really have that leverage until, I'm at that point where I'm able to bring them money, which is like, world title fights and stuff like that. But right now I'm not looking to sign with nobody. We got great relationships with all top promoters. So, if it's an opportunity that's come around, we always open, and they know that, and we just looking to keep building 2025. Just keep taking every step going up. Right now I fight 4 rounders. I want this to be my last 4 rounder. So next fight looking to go up to 6 rounders, and with that comes better competition, and hopefully better fights for my fans.
Okay, Keith. You have a manager, Keith, or you doing your own negotiations with Pops?
Nah, it's just me and my team, me, my dad, my coach. It's just us.
Okay.
Okay.
We seen you made your debut. You made your debut in 2024, man, in Newark at the Prudential Center. You ran it back for your second fight at the Prudential Center, and then December, was it just this past earlier this month, right? Last month?
November 30th.
Okay, you was on in Atlantic City, so it's like all 3 fights at home, full support, man. What can you say about that?
It's a blessing, just to be able to put on great shows, great performances for my city, get them a reason to pop out and come together. It's just, at this age, everybody doing their own thing, so it's like it's rare to see, Newark come together, for one thing, or everybody be at one spot at one time. So I feel like I'm giving them a reason to, all come together for one thing. And it's always a great turnout. We bring out, you know, rappers from all over, from the city, from Jersey, so I just wanted to keep being that, just like a different experience every time.
Okay.
Okay.
All three wins by way of knockout. We was in Jersey for your debut.
NyQuils.
Yeah, NyQuil. All 3 wins by NyQuil. We was in Jersey for your debut. Your second fight, that knockout was mean, bro. Homie went face, boom. He went face
Yeah.
first. Like, and you put some body shot KOs in. What's your favorite victory thus far, man?
Definitely the second one. My last performance in Atlantic City, I was trying to take it a little slow, but it just happened. I just like I ain't like in my eyes, I ain't really get a chance to, set nothing up. It was just more so like he came on to me, and then the first punch that I threw was a body shot. It wasn't a jab. It wasn't. It was just a body shot, and he went down. So I feel like my second fight, that fight right there, I started off with my jab, started off with some feints, and then everything came together, and that's why I got a beautiful knockout. So I feel like that performance right there was just like the most spectacular one.
Copy. You haven't seen the 4th round yet. You're fighting 4 rounds, but you haven't seen the 4th round yet, man. You want to test yourself in your conditioning. You want a tougher opponent in your next up and coming fight. See if they can push you to the distance, or you just gonna keep hunting them down and breaking them down and getting them up out of there, because we don't get paid for overtime in boxing.
My next opponent, if it go through, he's a solid opponent. He's definitely coming. He's not coming. He's not even coming to compete, but I feel like he's coming to win. I feel like that was my first opponent as well. He came to win, but once I hit him, it was like a change of plans. But my next opponent, he got multiple knockouts under his belt as well. So I'm looking for a good fight, and I just want to put on the best fights and keep growing.
Okay. So Keith, let me ask you. With that being said, it's a two-part question. Do you know who? Do you know when your next scheduled fight is? And if so, can you give the destination for the fans?
Yeah, my next fight will be February 1st at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey.
Okay.
Fire.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
all right, all
Was
right.
that Brick City back in the building? Brick
Yes,
City Fight
sir.
Nights?
No. That's I believe that's like another promotional company from New
Okay.
York, but they also got Lorenzo Truck Simpson on the card.
Yes.
They got
Okay.
a heavyweight that fought on Top Rank. I think he gonna be the main event. It's
Polish
about
dude,
12
right?
fights in total.
Oh,
Mm,
nice.
Yeah. I seen the card. I seen the card on deck.
Okay, all right.
Um,
So that's
Keith,
good.
being that you fought on Top Rank Boxing, you fought on the Brick City Boxing, and Danny Swift Garcia Promotions. Like, what can you say about all three of these promotional companies and how business was done with them?
I'm gonna start off at the top. At Top Rank, it was a surreal experience. It was like not that I took it for granted, but that's a blessing to come out the gate on Top Rank. Everything was different. Weigh-ins, we got flying cameras, full press. And for it to be like Shakur Stevenson was the headliner. Who he is at that time. Packed, like the weigh-ins was packed. So like that's all that I knew was just that experience. So then going from that packed house, to my second fight, um, Brick City, Fight Night, you know, that was another great experience. But that was a little different. That was more so that was more home. We had a lot of home guys fighting, a lot of hometown guys fighting.
Hmm.
So it was like the city was really in there for that one too, you know, and that was a great experience in itself. But coming from the Top Rank experience to the Brick City Fight Night, I was just way more relaxed, way more calm because of what I experienced my first one. It was like, oh yeah, this is nothing. Like, yeah, it's a walk in the
Okay.
park. So,
Yeah.
and then the Danny Garcia card at AC, that was a dope experience as well. Just it was more of a smaller card compared to the Top Rank, but like we still had like superstars in there. We had Danny, we had the diva from like DC. I don't remember her name. She a female fighter.
Franchon.
Crenshaw Cruz.
Yeah,
Franchon.
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
in there. Stephen Fulton was in there. Like the house was packed. After my fight, mad people was coming up to me. Business wise. So like the opportunities, like connections in there was unforgettable, and it's gonna lead me to now.
Yeah.
And coming in here, I'm just whatever card it is, I'm just make it a greater. Like my performance and the show that I'm gonna come out with is just gonna be better each and every time. And but like I said, coming from Top Rank to now more local cards, I'm just way more comfortable. Like even in my third pro fight, I was just like I wasn't even thinking about nothing. People was yelling, everything going on, but I was just still focused in on the dub.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Wow.
Yeah. So, quick question. I was wondering because we see the VR seasons and we got Mexico versus Puerto Rico or the Aztec, whatever shit like that. You from North? You got a lot of fighters out there, right? If you could
Uh-huh.
put together, let's say the team of 3 or 4 of y'all, you know what I'm saying, and it's Newark against another city. What city would you think you would? Get it scrapping with, and who would be your team from Newark?
Mm,
Mm.
good question.
A city from Jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can say from Jersey, from Jersey, from
Okay.
Jersey.
All Jersey.
I think I'll go Newark versus. I'm gonna be honest, based off the boxing history, I feel like you gotta go Newark and Patterson.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a
Newark,
lot of it's a lot of good fights to come out of Patterson,
that's what's up.
and I actually So like the Newark team,
Yeah,
if I go with 4,
yeah.
I go up with a heavyweight. A lot of people don't know about his name, KP. His name Kristaps or Chris Pinga. Yeah, Chris Pinga, KP.
Okay.
Like I feel like he really did. Like people don't know about him because he's not from over here. He's from overseas, but he's been training over here heavy.
Yeah,
But he's one of those next heavyweights that's about to jump in that category with the turkey dude and just
yeah,
be in that whole circle. A lot of people don't know about him yet, but once he's able to get his platform and get his notoriety up, trust me, y'all gonna be like, that's who I was talking about. So
yeah.
I'll put him on the team.
Uh-huh.
I'm not doing nobody that like I'm not doing like a known name. It's just like people that
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
know
yeah.
Oh,
really.
that's
Exactly.
good.
Put us
Oh
on. Put
yeah,
us
yeah.
on.
Put this
All
on.
right,
Yeah.
better. I'm gonna put you on. All right, so I'm gonna go with him, KP. Like I said, and reason why I say that is because y'all know the heavyweight that's in Patterson, Zane, right?
Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah, yeah.
Big
Big
Bang.
Bang.
Oh,
Yeah,
Big
My
so
Bang.
guy.
Oh, yeah,
Big Bang.
he's fighting in February.
exactly, and I really feel like like people see Zane power, people don't know KP got like I go and see he
Okay.
got power
No, we
that
gonna be on the lookout, champ. We
yeah,
gonna be
Word
he
up.
should not be having like no human should be having it like should be punching as hard, real. He like 6'7" and he got crack and he athletic, he moves, like he be doing the workouts I'll be doing, so that'll tell you a lot. So
What's
Yeah.
his name
Nice.
again?
his name is Chris Pinga.
Pinga.
KP.
Yeah,
All right.
KP, Chris Pinga.
Forward that IG to us after the show.
Most deaf. And he a ticket seller, like they know.
Yeah.
He was on the Brick City Fight Night card. He was on the Brick City Fight Night
Okay.
card. Yeah,
Is he one of those Keith? Is he one of those like European 6'9", 280, 290 kind of, or he's like a smaller heavyweight?
no. He's a big heavyweight,
Yeah.
but
He say
he's
he's
more
6'7".
like
He a big boy.
230, 240, 220.
Oh,
Mm.
Okay.
He from
So
Albania?
from Albania. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're
And
talking about.
yeah, so this
Albanians
dude,
come out on fight night, bro.
yeah,
Albanians
what?
get
yeah,
they
They
get
get it
busy on fight
shaking.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, they
Hell
do.
yeah.
man,
Hell
yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
yeah.
They get it
He's
packed.
16-1 with 16 NyQuils.
Ooh,
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
the
Okay.
bang him
person and the
out.
person that he lost to, right? He knocked him out, but he went like I said, bad. Like he had bad management at the time. He did a rematch. You knocked him out. You did a rematch in his whole hometown, and he claimed he had broke his hand early in the fight. That's to me that don't even matter. But 16-1, 16 knockouts. I told you his power was crazy. So it don't matter when you up there in them heavyweights.
Yeah.
Like that's deadly. Feel me?
That's
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Yeah.
So
So Keith, we know you a featherweight. How has it been maintaining that weight? You good or you lightweight is very close in the near future with you?
yeah. So right now I fight at 122, 126. Making a weight, it's not hard for me at all. I really want campaign head, get a world title head, defend my title head. So it really depends on how I feel once I get to like the 8 rounders, 10 rounders, because right now I fight 4 rounds, so it's not gonna really have an effect on me, my weight. But once I get into like the 8 and 10 rounders, then I know whether I want to stay at 22 or stay at 26.
Okay. Yeah. Tough
Speaking on
division.
that, speaking on that, Keith, who's your nutritionist? Who preps your meals? Who gets you ready? Who keeps you in shape on fight night?
Shoot, looking at him, I do it all.
My nigga,
Looking
I
at
am the investment.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
like
yeah, the nutrition.
Saving that bread. We don't gotta get that
Yeah,
bread to
see that,
nobody.
man. I'm
yeah,
still in
nah, not
college, man. Listen.
yeah, not yet. But I really wanna that's something that we've been looking into though, getting a nutritionist. Just because I want a team like how I am in boxing. I got my coach behind me. Like I want all high level people around me. I'm not no super high level nutritionist. I just go based off like me my coach, he be like, "How you feeling? All right, cool. Try to get in this today. Try to get in this today. We cutting a day, so we gonna cut out this amount of water. So that's how we kind of go off, and it been working. But moving forward, you definitely got to have a nutritionist. But right now it's just haven't really been needed. But moving forward, when we talk about like once I move up to 6 rounders and 8 rounders, that's going to be needed. Just to keep the body right during training camp and the whole nine.
So what the meals consist of? What we looking like? No penny. There was no penny this holiday.
Oh, nah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. But it really depends on like it's different stages of camp. So we got camp where like we in the pros, we not in the amateurs no more. So all we want to do is like just touch the weight, come fight. Like we ain't trying to be under because we ain't got to weigh in again. So to be honest, I really don't cut weight. I don't have to cut weight till like a week before the fight. So that's that's a blessing just to be able to. I train hard, so everything that I consume, it don't really stick on me because whether I'm working out twice a day or I had a hard workout, I go to sleep, mess around, and just skip the meal and sleep, just getting rest. So stuff be working out in my favor.
So that means that he actually fights in his weight class, people. Not
Yeah,
155 trying to fight at 130.
No.
He actually fights in his weight class.
He's not a weight bully.
How it should be exactly, meaning that he's not a weight bully. So since we're talking about food, what's your guilty pleasure, man? What is it? Pasta, junk food?
It's probably like sweets. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably sweets. Oh, but when we talking about cutting weight time, I don't care about food. I just want some water, juice. Give me some liquids. Like I don't care about food. Once I start cutting weight, it really just be the water. I be so thirsty. Like
because you dehydrating your body, man. I've heard a lot of stories where fighters eat ice for 2 days, man, just trying to make weight. It's a scary thing, man. And
I heard
and this is why I
time.
asked you about that, because sometimes a lot of the times fighters come and say, listen, I lost this fight, but I was having trouble making weight. Then it's like, here we go. Listen, if you knew you was having trouble, you should have thought about that. But I understand, man, at the end of the day, it's a business, right? If you said 122, 126, like say, 126, I don't really feel comfortable. But if that bag come, say, yo, look, Turkey come, Turkey come knocking, and he like, yo, Keith, I need you in Saudi at 126 to fight one of these Mexicans, for a nice change. You're gonna say, yo, let's cook. Cause I know Brick City, they don't run, they don't hide. So
they like that bread too.
I'll come in at 124 just for him. Like what?
So talk about guilty pleasures, Keith. What is it that you be like, damn, man, I can't stand eating this shit, man, but I gotta eat this right now in order to stay on track?
I'm not gonna lie, it ain't really food. It's more like supplements, vitamins. Like that. Like if I'm sick, I take that oregano oil. Like that's
Styles P, the Pharmacy for Life. You get that joint from Pharmacy for Life.
Man, that type stuff. Yo, that type stuff right there, like, it's like, what I really want, I gotta take this, like, but it's essential though, just to make sure that my body is right, going into training camp.
Yeah, man. So, Keith, question, just slightly off topic with boxing, man. So, are you a fan of football?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Who's your team?
Giants.
Okay. Thank you. Come on, man.
Yeah, my team. I'm a 49er fan, man. My team is Kakaduru this year.
Yeah, now it's seasons,
Yeah.
4 years.
So listen, speaking of Keith, listen, next year the 49ers, we come to the Giants Stadium, man. I'm gonna hit you up, man. We could go, we could tailgate. I know, but that day, man, there's no diet. You heard? We going there.
Oh yeah, no. We gonna be chilling.
Keep him and all them Niner gangs outside, man. Don't come in MetLife, bro. So tailgate.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I went to the game last time. we faced the Bengals this season,
Yeah.
and they almost got physical.
Yes,
Like
give me a
it was
second to
getting
break this off.
crazy.
Yeah, they don't know. You the last person they want to do that with. But
Oh
listen,
yeah.
you know,
I just be
Yeah.
laughing.
no, I know. That's good, man. That's one thing you could tell, man, that I also, like about you, Keith. You know, you could tell you're a very humble kid, man. You know, you about your business. I see that, man.
Definitely.
But at the same time, you gotta enjoy yourself, which is good, man. And I think it's important. Just keep that attitude. I think sometimes certain fighters have to act out of character in order whether to get the fights they need or to
Yeah.
garner the attention they need. And that kind of sucks, man, because sometimes that's not who they are. So,
Yeah.
I like fighters is just original. But who you like? Who you think gonna win the Super Bowl this year?
Playoffs in
Um.
motion. Playoffs in motion. Come
Yeah.
next week.
I feel like playoff football is always different, man.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
always different, because like you either win or go home. But I feel like it'd be hard. It's just hard to go against Lamar Jackson, and it's hard to go against Kansas City because like they've
Mahomes.
been there so many, they know how to win. Like
Yeah.
they keep plays, they gonna step up when it's time to step up. You talk
Facts.
about Detroit, they good, but I don't know if they
You don't
got
know
any
yet.
to
Yeah.
I don't know if they like Super
Detroit playing for the
Bowl
title this
contenders.
Sunday.
The number one seed in the NFC, they'll play the
Yeah.
Vikings Sunday night.
That's
So
gonna be
it's
a
gonna
goodie.
be interesting,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
All
There
right.
any other sports you fuck with? Like as far as like you personally, I mean, not like watching football.
I'm a Knicks fan. I'll be watching my
You
boy
see
Jalen
us.
Brunson and
Okay,
Cat go
See us. We're
okay,
going
crazy
for
every
number
other
9
night.
tonight.
okay.
Yeah,
You play
like
ball? You play ball at all?
yeah, I played basketball, football. Like before I was boxing, I was like how I was in the amateurs traveling all over the country playing going to tournaments. That was me in basketball, football, baseball.
He's a
Okay.
Like
Oh yeah. Okay.
that was already installed in me, but with other sports, so that was
Okay.
nothing new to me.
Okay. That's what's up.
So
That's what's up.
you're an athlete, really.
Period.
That's
Yeah.
an athlete. That's what's up. You're well rounded. So yeah, just in case the uncles in the barbecue be like, well, you can't. I know I can't see you with the hands, but how about the basketball? Then you just come out, you hit him with the Iverson. Hey, hold that.
Yeah,
Bing.
nah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Now that you say that, practice, training for all these other sports compared to boxing, does any other sports training and practicing compare to the work you put in training camp for boxing?
Um,
Or which comes closest? Like which one comes closest to burning you
I'm
up
gonna
the most as
say
much as boxing does?
for me, I'm a so it's different. I can't really speak on this, but I'll give you my opinion. But I can't really speak on it because at certain time, like I was a kid playing those sports, and once I got to high school, it really went from like I like kind of the other sports kind of fell through, and I was really focusing on two sports. And for me, it's just all about the dedication. Like people could just come to the gym, shadow box, hit the bag, do they jump rope and bounce? But it's you only gonna get out what you put in, So
Right.
I feel like it don't matter what sport you do. Like you could, if you was a football player, you probably have to go hit the weight room before school, go to school, come back after practice, then do film study. That's like how I'm doing it right now. But I never got too deep into that because when I was playing football, I was much younger. That stuff didn't really matter. We just had to know the plays and the playbook. That's it. But for me, I had to say baseball. Like before I was good in boxing, I was real good in baseball. And that's how like I was moving in baseball, like practicing 2 times a day. I would practice before the games, after the games, so I feel like baseball was like real tedious, just keep going to the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Mastering it.
Yeah.
What position you played in baseball, Keith?
Second base.
Okay, so you had that range, and
Yeah.
you had
That's
that
my
arm.
spot right
Reflexes.
there, second base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough
Second
position.
Second
base.
base.
Definitely. And so we know, man, listen, whether it was football, baseball, but now we know that you're a full-time boxer as well. before it's time to get in that ring, before it's time to eat, what are we listening to either calm the nerves or to get the mind right? What's in Keith's
You got
headphones?
some Uno, man. He's Mr. Ball for ball, pound for pound here at motherfucking
Yeah.
Four Corners. That's the music behind
My
Four
man here.
Corners. We're gonna
Yeah.
send you some of that to get you hyped as well.
Most
Yeah,
Tell,
yeah,
definitely.
tell
yeah,
us,
yeah,
tell
yeah.
us what you listen to, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I listen to everybody from my city, you know. I feel like I don't know, it's just different, you know, when I'm playing them. So I listen to people like Flea, definitely like
Albie get
Albial,
you going
I'll
for
be
Yeah, yeah.
sure. You
I'll
heard?
be
yeah, for
getting
Albie
shaken.
get
sure.
a ninja going.
That
Uh
remix they got is crazy too. That
I
shit with
just
yeah,
seen
him,
the video
Jada,
today.
Benny,
Yeah.
and
yeah,
them niggas. Yeah, they went crazy on that shit.
yeah. I wanted to come out to that one, but it was a certain part that I wanted to come out to, but they
Yeah.
would only play the beginning of each song. So I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah,
so
that song is it.
yeah,
Okay.
Flea. LBI. I listen to Lethal Ward. I've been listening to a little bit of Rod Wave.
Relief.
Yeah, Lethal Ward. I like that risk takers with Albie and Leaf.
Yeah,
You know,
crazy. Crazy.
yeah, I'll be like that's kind of like I'm not too big on like the mainstream type dudes.
All
So
right.
let me
Okay.
ask you a question, Keith.
Respect, man.
When that money looking right, and you know you got that big promo company, what artist you want you to come out on your first title fight?
I ain't gonna lie. God willing, when that come, hopefully Sue Surfer be out, and I get to face Sue
Free
Free the
Sue,
Surfer.
free
wave.
Sue.
Talk to Free the
Free the
Wave.
wave.
You
Yeah,
already know, man.
Free the
word.
wave.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You know, and you know what sucks real quick that speaking of which, man, I hate that we got brothers like that is so talented, right? You know, um rap battling its own to me like its own genre of music, right? And these guys are the elite of the elite, right? Because
Definitely.
it's funny, right? You get a rapper, certain rappers, you put a rapper in the ring against these dudes, they gonna flame them. They gonna
Yeah,
flame these big rappers, but you know they caught up in the streets, man, and it kind of sucks. You know, I feel like if the goal is to get out the hood, let you know what I'm saying. Shit, if I get to the point where I'm real financially great, I want to get away from that. I don't want to stay
yeah.
stuck. But again, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? But you know, when hopefully, you know, like you said, man, when he comes out, you know, God bless him. Hopefully, you know, he'll be home soon, man. Because you know, prison ain't the place to be, man.
Nah,
That place sucked. But Keith, right? You know, we from the Bronx here, man. We see not too long ago, you made a visit over here, South Box Gym. Now,
oh
bro,
yeah,
your video went viral. You
I'm
going
going.
over there,
Oh,
you hitting dudes with the
oh.
salsa merengue,
Ah,
going back and forth, the
ah.
moonwalk. Beep, bang. Yo, why you do something like that?
nah. That was. I'm gonna be honest. I sparred him for 2 rounds. The first round that I sparred him, I already knew that like he wasn't at my level, and I didn't want to hurt him. You know, like it was like people around there. They was like, "Yo, take his head off." I'm like, "Nah, like he, we at the end of the day, I'm not that type dude. You know, like I don't
Yeah.
want to. Like I already know that I'm on a different level. I ain't gonna kill his confidence and all of that. Like as long as he ain't hurting me and he's still getting work, cool. We can have fun. So coming in the second round, that's just what I did. I was just in there having fun and just got in my flow and like that's what I just happened to do. But nah, no discredit. He actually people think like, oh, he just started boxing. Like, nah, dude got scared. Like he not a bum.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just it was
Levels.
just different levels. Yeah,
No,
like
Levels
no.
to this.
So Keith, so that those sparring that took place that day, what that was it a certain group against a certain group, or Kelly said, yo, listen, y'all gonna come to my gym this day and we gonna mix and match everybody.
nah.
How you
So
know?
it was
Yeah,
like this. So it's a y'all know who OTX is, right?
yeah,
Overtime
yeah.
Boxing. All right, so I went to Overtime Boxing had an event in Philly where it's like an open sparring and we got invited over there. So we went up there. We got some rounds. I got rounds there with AV Sparrows, Y'all familiar with Avery Sparrows?
Avery Sparrows,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah, he fought Rolly.
He fought with a few cats, yeah.
Yeah, he was going to fight Ryan, but he got like locked up the night before. It's like crazy stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he was on that level. I had sparred him, and so it was like, yo, like let's keep in touch. So I'm like, cool, say no more. Like they got a great platform, and it was like, so when they came out to New York, they hit us up like, yo, you know, we gonna be out in New York, OTA sparring, pull up. So that's what I did. It was really like an open sparring, and whoever they in your weight class, you get in a ring with them, and y'all just scrap, and that's that.
Okay. Was it
And
okay?
based off that, like based off of my performance in Philly and in New York, I told them like, yo, y'all gotta come to Jersey. Now they coming back to Jersey January 24th, so the younger cats around here could put on show their skills.
All right.
That's
And,
good.
and I'm glad you brought up OTX because I spoke with what's my man's name?
Brenton.
Brenton. I spoke with
Brenton.
Brenton and
Boxing Insider.
the Boxing Insider, which happened on the 17th, December 17th. He's a cool brother. They had what was his fighter's name again? X that was there?
Deontay Lanes.
Deontay Lanes.
Deontay,
Yeah, Lane was there. Good, win. So, but you see, man, one thing, they basically based in Atlanta. And did you see how they cards are, man? Them shits is fire.
Yeah, nah, I
And
see it.
is that something that's been brought like, yo, listen, because they have those incentives, man. First round or the last round stoppage, you get that extra bag. You get an extra bag regardless by stoppage, but the bigger bag is either the first round or the last round. So
Right.
is that something that they spoke to you about? Like, listen, man, we would like to have you on one of our cards in the future.
Yeah, nah, definitely. Like I said, we got great relations with Brenton and the whole OTH fam. They actually coming to my gym, to have they live sparring. So that just goes to show like, our relations. But they know that I'm down for it, it's just been a really like timing, like I was supposed to be fighting on certain cards that, like, how it's boxing, certain things just fall through, and
Mm-hmm.
they might have had a card that I could have fought on, but since I already gave my word to this, like, promoter, it's like, you gotta respect the business, so they understand it, but we locked in for sure.
Correct. So when is that gonna go down, Keith? If you don't mind us know when they're gonna come to your gym.
January 24th.
January. That's a
Okay.
Friday.
Friday. That's a Friday.
Yo,
Friday
so
night.
That's the
if you
Inoue
think,
fight. That's the Inoue fight night.
you
Oh.
think is it gonna be open to the public
Yeah,
or is
yeah,
it gonna
yeah.
be closed door?
Nah, it's open to the public. You gonna exactly how you saw it when I was boxing. That's exactly how it is. You're gonna have 100 people around the ring and 100 cameras. So it's open to everybody, and it's just a chance for the kids and to really show their skills, get some spotlight, get an opportunity, and like they ain't got to go to New York or Philly, DC. Like, nah, if we come in the yard, we shine a light on y'all, and I feel like it's important because, like you said, if you don't see it, then you don't even think it's possible. But now they seeing it, they're like, oh, are they coming? So they get to show out and show their skills.
All right. And you're not getting in the ring that day.
I mean, I might, my thing is, I went out to Philly, I did it. I went out to New York, I did it. I really want to get it. Like, I don't want to shine on my people. You feel what I'm
Correct.
trying to
All
say?
right.
I'm not trying to spar
Beautiful.
I need my people to get all of their
Yeah, they'll work with
spotlight.
the
Even
others.
if you in
Yeah.
my weight class, I don't care. Like, you feel me? Like that was
So
the whole purpose of me doing that, so they could come back and get their shine.
Yeah. All right. All
So
right.
Keith, you're in motion for February 1st. You in camp right now. You on your training. You on your dieting and everything, or you was doing your little thing right now for Christmas and for New
It's
Year's, and now we shaping back up.
No, no, no. I'm spot on. People don't know that I was supposed to fight mid January, so like can't been started for me. I've
Okay.
been training. It's just all about managing, not doing too much. I came off of 3 fights, and before that the Nationals, Golden Glove Nationals. So we just
Okay.
maintaining. We not trying to do too much. We just staying sharp.
All right. All right. All right.
all right.
What's the schedule in the gym, man? You mind Four Corners stopping by, checking you out at the gym, man.
Nah, y'all definitely more than welcome to come through, man. It's
Yeah. We got a series called Gym Trenches, where we trying to go into as much as boxing gyms as possible and just do recording, with the fighter, him in the ring, even if it's shadow boxing. So I'll definitely
a day of camp with you, a
Yeah,
day in the camp with
I
you
keep
out
up.
there.
most
Well,
definitely.
I'll keep in touch with your pops. Let them know when is a good day for you guys, and we could go there and cut some footage, man, because we definitely want to go out there to the Brick City as well, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
I
I
go.
gotta come through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
they might have to bring out training clothes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Might have to bring out training clothes and get a
Yeah.
little. You know what I
X,
mean?
We
we
definitely
know X.
You know,
X
X
every
is yeah.
time
We already know
he like
X.
to
We know
get
what
in
X
there.
gonna do.
somebody
Listen.
somebody gonna have to work out with him. I'm getting knee surgery
Yeah.
on Friday.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. I got you.
Uno
I got
Maniac
you,
Me
man.
too
Mo,
right now.
somebody get ready and work out with Keith on this one, man.
Yeah, I got
I
listen, man.
got you.
Look,
We got you.
I don't, what I'm
Okay.
saying, you guys, me. Everybody I spar, man, I just do them dirty, man. I can't do that.
Oh,
Mo's
I'm
the
just kidding.
heavyweight. Keith can't be sparring heavyweights
Nah,
like Mo, man.
Yeah,
hey,
nah.
nah,
Keith,
I
You
said we
gonna
got a
get
heavyweight in the
KP. You
gym.
gonna get KP for
He said we
Mo. You
got one
heard?
for you,
yeah,
We
try
got
to
a
Mo.
set
heavyweight
me
in the
up.
gym.
You got one?
Nah. We
Yo,
ain't gonna
Keith,
lie,
you
brother
got one
Mo.
for me?
You got one for me?
You don't remember the one I was talking about earlier?
Yeah,
From
pink eye.
Albania?
We got pink eye.
Nah,
Oh,
tell him, me and him undisputed. That's it. I get
Alright.
PS5 undisputed. I'm
Listen,
good.
Okay.
I don't need Keith. I don't
I ain't
need
messing
Keith.
around when he got 16 night crews. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't need Keith dancing bachata on me and I'm going viral, man. I'm good. I'll be on the
word.
sidelines. But listen, man, Keith, guys, anything before we wrap it up? Any last questions for Keith?
Nah, man.
No
Good
beef,
luck.
man.
Wish you all the best. February
Yeah, man.
1st.
Keep doing your dizzle.
Do your thing.
Yeah,
Put
man.
on
Most
for your
definitely. I
city.
appreciate
You know,
y'all.
you've been doing
Keith,
it.
man.
Congratulations on your WBB prospect.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Keep that
Listen,
thing going. Keep
hopefully
killing them.
that's the beginning of many awards for you. Like I said, bro, keep that same temperament. You know what I'm saying? I like that humbleness you got, man. But I see you, man. You're a quiet animal, and I like that.
Definitely.
So just stay like that, man.
And
And
school
blessings
and keep
to
that
you
ruckus, keep that ruckus
and your
education
family.
going.
Most definitely. I appreciate y'all again.
We'll be in contact. All right, Keith?
All
Most
right, salute, my brother.
Thank you,
Be
brother.
easy, my
brother.
G. You're ready.
Thank y'all.
No,
All
anytime.
right, man.
There you go, man.
Yeah,
Keith
man.
Yeah, keep a
Cologne.
cool dude. It's a cool dude right
Prospect of
there.
the year, Keith Cologne
Out of
Jr.
Newark, New Jersey.
from
Yeah,
Newark,
from
New
Newark,
Jersey.
man. Don't say it
Newark.
incorrect, Mo. Them niggas will
Oh,
get at us, man.
Newark, right.
Newark,
They
man.
Listen, yo,
They don't play about that pronunciation over there.
Word up.
Listen, I know about that area. That shit is no bueno.
No joke.
That's
It's
the
looking, yo, they
trenches.
hooked it up though.
Yeah.
Like the construction and shit they doing over there.
Yeah.
It's
Everywhere
looking
though.
real nice. It's
Everything
looking real
getting
nice.
gentrified, bro.
Yeah, shit is crazy.
You know what's happening, man? They try and push us out, man. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
they trying, man. They trying.
It's gonna get ugly, man. In like 15, 20 years, it's gonna look real different in the tri-state. But anyway, man, look, shout to Keith, man. Guys, if you're not familiar with him, tune in to Keith, man. Good dude. He a featherweight. This kid is tough, man. He could fight for sure. We're gonna
He's
see.
humble, and he's humble, man.
He's humble. You saw that, man. The kid he's chill, man. I love that about a fighter. He's not a braggadocious. He's not here. Ain't nobody could beat me. He's just like, whatever, man. I'm here. I put in that work, and whoever step in front of me, I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do, man. But let's kind of how can I so we gave our fight of the year, right? If I it was just so many. Do you have in mind, gentlemen, your fight of the year? Or it's right now it's not registered. You might need next episode.
Fight of the year.
For you.
Yeah.
Abel Ramos and Mario Barrios. You heard? That's
Oh yeah, that
of the
fight
year.
was crazy. That fight was crazy.
That's a good candidate.
That fight was crazy.
One. Those boys was bloody. Those boys had knots on their face. They dropped each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
I think we still gonna.
Last round.
Hey, X, I think I'm gonna have to piggyback off of pause. it got to be Usyk Fury 1, man.
Ooh.
Usyk Fury 1, man. You know what I'm saying?
I was a banger.
That one right there, you know what I'm saying?
Had
Lived up to
everybody
the
on their
hype.
feet.
Yeah, lived up to the hype. Both fighters came out on their shit. Both fighters got hurt in that fight. They fought through it. You know what I'm saying? Shit ended up going 12. And then they gave us the rematch. But Usyk Fury 1 was for that. Yeah, definitely.
Damn, man. I gotta just listen.
What was the question? I had to step off for a second.
Fight
What's
of
your
the
fight?
year.
I'm gonna give you is all right. So my upset of the year, right, is Ryan over Haney. Now, technically, it doesn't count because the loss was taken off of Haney's record. But we know why we saw it because we were in the building that night. So not only did we see it, we saw it live and direct. We felt the building shake, right? As far as fight of the year, man, I got to double check, man. We had some good scraps, man. There was this Dominican and this Mexican dude on Pro Box that I had told you guys, yo, check it out. They got it shaking. They got it.
You was at the Ray Ford. You was at the Ray Ford, and
I was at Ray Ford at the bar. That fight
was shaking from start to finish.
But you know what's funny though about that fight, X, is that he was really losing that fight, right?
Yeah.
But it was shaking. It was shaking. I mean, that could have definitely been round of the year, especially the way he closed, man. I've never seen that live like that, ending like that, where it's like almost a buzzer beater, bro. That shit was like a buzzer beater. Like he was down 2. He just got it from behind the arc. Oh my! Wow, that was a great ending, man. Yeah. Wow. That Verona, New York, my first time going there. I'm telling you, man, that city, I hate it. Bro. First of all, and Mo was telling me because he said he went to college up there, bro. That shit is a creepy town, bro. We driving through, bro. It's like 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
all the houses, lights off.
Lights off, no lights, deer on the highway.
Bro, what's this, bro? It's spooky. Everything just look. And
ain't that shit near Sleepy Hollow?
Yes. Uno,
it's near Sleepy Hollow, right?
Come to find out, a lot of that shit is built on Indian burial ground.
Nigga, yo. Son, that shit is real deal. I just was topping it up with the horseman. I was just topping it up with him.
Turner Stone is part of the Indian culture.
Trying to tell you, man.
Trying to tell you. Me and my wifey, we was there. I'm like, yo, I don't like this shit.
I saw Ichabod Crane in them. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so fight of the year. What y'all got for fight of the year, man?
Not to see.
Uno has Usyk Fury 1. I got Mario Barrios and Abel Ramos.
Good scrap.
Ooh. Fight of the year? I got 2.
Here you go, Mo. Yo, Mo, you always.
Because I gotta put the second one. I gotta put.
This is that being a chef shit. This is that being a chef shit because chefs like options. You know what I mean?
Uno, it says it. The sign says it. 1 burger per customer. Yo, can I have 2 burgers?
Again, Mo.
Yeah, man, it's a couple, man.
There was some good fights. There was definitely a lot of good
fights, though, man. But I gotta see. I got a couple, man. I got different ones in different weight classes.
All right, do you think?
I can't name them all, man. I can't.
No. Say what you know off the top.
Give us one. Give us one of those favorites.
One of the favorites. Fight of the year. Definitely will have to be. It will have to be heavyweight division. Usyk Fury 1. How Usyk put Tyson Fury on all 4 corners. The first fight, my man, 5th row. The referee the referee should have got a bonus because he saved them. You know what I'm saying? He saved them in that first one. So I'm gonna go with fight of the year. Is that one because Fury was definitely the favorite to win that, and the upset of the year. I got It's a 1A and 1B.
Okay.
1A is definitely Haney versus Ryan, and upset number 2 is X's boy, the young Mexican Manguilla.
Munguia.
Oh yeah, Surace.
Hey, Sriracha.
That one,
Yo,
was,
Sriracha.
that one
That
was
is the
definitely
upset of the year right
listen.
there for me.
Look,
That's the upset of the year for me right there.
that was a surprise.
And it's a candidate for knockout of the year.
yes. And you know what? I said it before. I
And he was in his hood.
after the
On his
John
live.
Ryder fight. I remember vividly. We did a live right after. I'm like, yo, listen, Munguia, he's no bueno. He's all right, but he's not real. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't think Sarachi would have beaten him. But the reason I'm bringing that up, fellas, is that
My man Sarachi.
Sarachi, my man Sarachi. Yo, you know who could suffer that same fate if they baby him too much, keep giving him that warm bottle? Xander Zayas. Put his ass in there with somebody, because I'm telling you, guys, you know the saying, iron sharpens iron. Keep fighting Mickey Mouse Jim, Coca-Cola Chris.
He already fought. He fought ex-champion Patrick Teixeira already. He's stepping into the gatekeepers, man. He's fighting gatekeepers already. Munguia was fighting not even like, bro.
But look what happened. Look what happened.
What's that, Udo?
What happened with Munguia is that he just dead ass slept on Sarachi, bro.
He's kakaduru.
He was in the crib. He was in the crib.
He's not a certain level, maniac. That's what you mean.
Nah.
Like I said, he's not. Listen,
Munguia about it.
No. We know Munguia, he's a tough kid. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking that from him. But he's a fighter that he makes no adjustments in the fight. He's very basic. No, he lacks a lot of fundamentals. I actually
believe that
and this is why I caught up to him.
Eric Morales. Nah, he was with Freddie Roach for that Ryder fight. He was with Freddie Roach for the Canelo fight. And then doesn't go their way with the Canelo fight. He goes back to Eric Morales. And if you look at the tapes, he was under Eric Morales for a minute. He fought Rosado. He fought Devinchenko with Morales. And he won these fights, but he was always getting touched up. He's in wars. He's battling. He jumps in the ring with Freddie Roach. He runs through fucking Ryder. And though Canelo might have carried him or whatever the case may be, he fought his fight. He came out there. He fought the win.
He's a tough kid. Don't get me wrong.
Eric Morales is not the trainer for him. Never was. I never liked that combination. That combination. He's not a counterer. Eric Morales cannot teach that man how to catch and shoot the way he does. Freddie Roach is the trainer for him that'll have him go out there and shoot that firepower, bro, and use that fucking fire.
He gonna shoot. Listen, you can't. He's one of them guys.
Sarachi was on the floor, Bob. Sarachi was on the floor in round 2.
Yeah, bro. Sarachi, they took him. He was selling souvenirs in France. He said, I love the France.
Ding.
Niggas selling Eiffel Towers.
Said, yo, put them cups down, fam. We got somebody for you. And he went in there, went to Mexico, the belly of the beast.
Word.
And he knocked out Munguia, man. Listen. Again.
All right. So since we're on the topic, next question.
Women's fighter of the year.
No, trainer of the year. Trainer of the year.
Garcia.
That's Robert Garcia. Hands down, bro.
Yeah, I think you know what.
Rob Gar, man.
He got Bam. He got
Virgil.
And even in the fights where his and it ain't happened too much, but even in the fights where his fighter might have lost, them niggas still perform. His fighters always perform at the top level. They always perform at top level.
Every time Top Rank has a card, bro, in those the prelims, like on the ESPN Plus, there'll be 7 fights and 5 of them
he'll be there for
trains them.
Yeah,
bro, he got like 42 fighters, bro.
All right, next question. 2024 male fighter of the year. Who's your candidate?
Yeah, we said Usyk.
We said Usyk already.
Usyk? Yeah. All right, female fighter of the year.
Female fighter of the year is Sky Nicholson. You heard?
That's a good one. That's a good one. She had 4 fights this year, right? 3 or
4 or
4.
5 fights, man. And she fought like 5 times this year, bruh. That's why she gets the award from me.
I
Eddie
She
feel you.
Shorty. Eddie Shorty.
Eddie's little boo
Eddie's
thing.
joint.
Okay.
Eddie's
The
joint.
X guy Scott
saw
Uno.
the
Who you got?
Jordans. We saw the Jordans on the floor. We saw the Jordans.
We
On
saw
the
I'm gonna go with what's the name? I'm gonna go with what was our girl when we was at the fight in the garden?
Michaela May.
Kayla.
Michaela, man.
Kayla.
I like Michaela. I like the comeback from
Yeah.
Michaela and just being at that fight. Being at that fight and seeing.
Ugly beat Natasha Jones too.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. She
never
been getting
lost.
robbed left and right.
She never
She
lost definitively. She
been getting robbed left and right. Like they been, sometimes robberies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I would like to see her and Alicia run it back.
yeah. That'll be a goodie.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with Michaela.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. I like
Who
Sky
you got, Maniac?
Nicholson. I'm gonna go with that. I'll go with Sky.
That's who you
Okay.
going with, Sky?
Sky.
Okay.
And the girl Natasha Jonas is up there too because
She won the
arguably-
title.
Yeah, she defended it recently too. She like unified some more straps.
That's
So
Khalil Cole's shorty, right?
No.
No.
Khalil Cole's shorty is O'Shea Jones.
O'Shea. That's
Yeah.
who I'm talking about. O'Shea just won a title.
Yes,
Yeah.
and Natasha Jones defeated Michaela May in a good fight, and she just defended her title. And
she's from the UK. Shorty from the UK.
She unified the title,
Yes.
and now she's about to go for undisputed, I think, or some shit like that.
Female
Okay,
fighter
her.
of the- Well, yeah, that's what you guys got for female fighter of the year. My female fighter of the year is a little bit different. I'm going with the young, sweet poison. I'm going with my girl Gabrielle Fundora, man. The youngest.
Fundora,
champ.
tough. Yeah.
Gabriella.
Undisputed, baby. Undisputed.
Gabrielle,
Yeah, undisputed.
the youngest undisputed champion of this
She's
era.
definitely.
And she was
Listen, man.
losing that fight to Christina Cruz, came back and stopped Christina Cruz.
Bro,
Yeah.
Christina Cruz was bro. I gotta try to get her on the show, man. 'Cause I want to talk about that fight. Cause she was
That was a good fight. That was a
hitting
good
her with
fight.
that jab, bro. Then she turned around like what?
Sweet Poison fought like 3-4 times this year too.
Yeah.
No, that's why it's a good. That's not a bad pick, Mo. That's a good pick. That's good. These are all subjective, of course. It's what you think about them, how you feel about them. But I think, look, man. Like I said early in the show, I said one word, man, and I'm gonna say progress. Right,
Okay.
I think
Progressive,
boxing
baby.
is progressing. Right, we start to see top rankers jumping on board on the zone. Listen. Eventually, Uncle Al, he might have to do the same, and it's fine. I'm not a fan of no promoter. I'm a fan of the sport. I want the best to fight the best. If that means all of them being under one umbrella, so be it. You're gonna make money, bro. I just never understood that. Like, you can't be that greedy and that stubborn, bro, that you gotta put teeth to make some of these fights between these fighters from different companies.
Right.
That should never be the case, man.
America,
not at
get
all.
it together, America.
So next question, fellas. Number 6, the 2024 knockout of the year. Who y'all got?
Bernardo
That's a lot to think about.
Damn.
Bernardo got knocked out by
No, that was it.
Leo.
That was it. Angelo
He was
Leo.
looking up at the ceiling.
Oh my goodness. Angelo Leo to El Vermado.
His head bounced off the floor like 4 times when he hit the floor and then boom, boom.
And the reason 2X and Mo and Uno is that not how ugly it looked. It was against the type of the opponent who was a world champion who defended that belt about 3 times or 4.
Bernardo was
He was
kicking
active.
everybody's
He
ass.
was active. El Venado was active.
In their cribs too.
I gotta give it to
pound for pound Road Warrior list.
Who you got?
I gotta
Uno?
give it to what's the name? I gotta give it to Dubois stopping Joshy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Dubois.
Put that
Hit him with the
man on
Dubois.
his face.
With the-
Yeah.
They woke Joshua up and he had drool all over his face.
Yeah, man.
It's fight night?
Yeah.
Like, nah,
You know what I mean? The level of opponent, you know what I mean, where it was at, right? And for the fact that it was during the time of the fight when niggas thought Joshy was coming back. Nigga, Joshy thought he was doing something to this nigga. He thought he had him. And then the next thing you know,
I mean, me personally, but you couldn't say nothing about Joshua the X. He on there,
You
he's
still
fighting
can't.
everybody
You
on
still
live.
can't. He fight
After he
everybody.
beat the Norwegian Nightmare. I'm like, yo, I know maybe we on to something. He was Joshua was fool's gold, bro. He went to the pawn shop. They said, man, get that shit out of here.
I said, I got this shit straight from London, mate. Check out this 24 karat. Check it out. It was like, nah, that shit ain't
I'm gonna
real.
go
That shit real
Dubois.
Shout to Dubois, man. That was an amazing
that was a nasty one.
victory, man.
Yeah.
He showed the world, man. He put the world on notice, really, on that fight, man. So I think moving forward, gentlemen, 2025 again is always an opportunity for a lot of fights to happen. But we'll see if a lot of boxing politics continue to block that. We know Turkey Al-Sheikh. We know what time he's on. He's not on that. Well, let him know. Put him in there with the lion right now. I don't care. So
you know,
that
Mo,
goes into the next question.
Who's your knockout of the? Hold up, Mo? Who's your knockout of the?
Oh man, that Dubois one was nasty. That Dubois one was a nasty one. I ain't gonna lie. That was a shocker. I didn't expect it to get dropped like that. Yeah, I have to go with that Dubois one. That Dubois one still right now is like, wow. It's a couple, but that one right there is at the top.
And I want to let me send a quick shout out. When we say comeback fighter of the year, I'm sure everybody agrees that Daniel Dubois, nobody bounced back like Daniel Dubois. But for the younger generation of fighters that are coming up, my boy Jihad Tucker is also a comeback fighter of the year because
he's on my list.
Yeah, Jihad suffered a loss last year and he suffered a draw. And everybody was like, you see these young kids, boo, 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 And he bounced back this year. He was kicking ass, bro. He fought about 4 times this year, all 4 victories. In the Garden, he had a messed up hand in that fight, and he was still doing his thing, fighting, beating dude up with one hand. Jihad Tucker, shout out to our God, man. That's our bro.
Shout out to Jihad. And listen,
that's how you bounce back, baby. You know what I'm saying? It ain't over until it's over.
He definitely bounced back. He had a good year, man. And you know what was good about, and you see, I'm glad you brought him up, man. You see, he's been in there. He's been matched tough. You know, he lost, but it's not. We said, how many times we said it on the show, gentlemen? It doesn't. A loss doesn't define your career, man.
Loss don't define your career.
Not at all.
Let's get back in there. Let's get up, and that's gonna happen, bro. It is what it is, man. So shout to Jihad Tucker. Shout to my man Sean News. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's my guy too. I know they.
What does he know, right? That's
why do I?
Yeah,
know?
The news with Shy.
Shout out my guy.
Shout out.
That's my guy. He be. It's funny because
and management. You heard?
He
marketing and management. Shy.
He mentioned it. Sha mentioned it many times, man, on his platform. Where a lot of these dudes, they claim they this, they that, but nobody's outside, right? One thing about Four Corners Boxing, guys, we outside. Again, we not here promoting violence. We not here. We here to work. We here to grow. We here to expand. But always say, man, listen, be easy. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I'm not gonna go into that. Just be easy. If you don't like us, cool, man. Respectful. Keep it moving. Just don't be disrespectful, man.
That's it. We show love back. Next one, fellas. Which promo company put out the best fights this year, 2024?
Turkey. Next.
That's your opinion. It might be somebody.
It's pretty simple at this point.
Listen, sir, stay
I'm just saying, Mom. I'm just saying.
Don't try to sway
Turkey.
Don't try to sway the panel, sir.
The Guinness Book of Records of a question answered in history, bro.
That's man. All right, Maniac.
Yeah, I think it's hard. I mean, Eddie put some good cards on. I think Oscar. I mean, believe it or not, the little cards that PBC put on were good.
It's pretty good too, yeah.
It was stacked. So I think they were all
PBC
pretty
had
good,
a few
but
cards
it's
this year,
hard.
but all them shits was fire.
it's hard to outweight what Turkey is doing because you see, Turkey, his shit is an event, right? It's like you're gonna get Jay-Z and 50 Cent is gonna perform in a concert. You just know it's gonna be retarded. Yeah, you went to a Locks concert, that shit is fire. But if you get two of those kind of rappers in the same place at the same time, it's just hard to beat that, bro. So yeah, I think Turkey at the end
The
of the
way
day,
he's unifying shit. He got these niggas. He got them on their toes again. The promoters. He got them doing business with each other for the betterment of the sport.
Yes.
So, you know, I mean, it involves everybody. It involves everybody. I don't know if he will be like the promoter of the year, but he's the, I don't know what the fucking word we need to use for him, but
he's not.
He's a consultant.
He's a
oh,
consultant.
he is the consultant.
The consultant of the year goes to him.
The consultant of the year. There you go, Mo.
Goes to him.
Consultant of the year.
Look,
There you go.
let's put it like this. He's in 2025. He's gonna be the most important guy of boxing.
It's that VR season card is already it.
Oscar De La Hoya is the promoter of the year, man. Cut it out.
Shout out to Oscar and Fuck It Fridays.
Yeah.
Fuck it Fridays. Clap back
Who is that?
Thursdays.
Schofield?
Clap back Thursdays, Fuck It Friday.
Clap back Thursdays.
Yo, that nigga Oscar De La Hoya, yo, he's hilarious though. You got he's a real one.
Ryan beat the crap out of Haney. Oscar Colasso unified champ. Zoldo Ramirez unified champ. Gabriel Fundura undisputed champ. Went and told Turkey, you ain't pulling up in the U.S. without doing business with the Golden Boy. Ended up putting Riyadh Season Latino out there and Riyadh and Saudi. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not for nothing. Aside from Eddie and Frank, ain't no American promoter really gone out there and put a whole card together. Oscar did it, bro. Oscar did it. He went out there and did Latino.
Shout out to Oscar.
Done that shit.
No, that's good. You're right. You're right. Look,
ain't
man,
done that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's hope to see more of that, but from all promoters, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it, right? Cards where, and listen,
he sold Turkey to Ring Magazine, yo, homie.
Listen,
got something for you right here.
But I tell you this though, the event of the year, and I hate to even say it, and you can't even argue this. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. That was the event of the year, bro.
Jake Paul's that dude too. Let's not forget about MVP.
That was bro. What the numbers they did on Netflix and just
they went wild.
Of
not forget about MVP. They doing their numbers. They doing their numbers all over the board, and they put it on.
Man, it's
and they bringing other fighters, promotions to their cards too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, we got a slot.
See,
got a slot for y'all.
This is what I'm saying. Why is it that someone like Jake Paul could get fighters from other promotional companies on his card without a problem, but when we want these fighters to fight each other, there's an issue. So I don't know what's going on, man. That's
like Uno said, man. In about another couple years, it's gonna be Jake the Gate, and Turkey Al-Sheikh running this shit, man. And just get their shit together, bro.
Yeah. And you know, Jake, listen. You know, Jake, once he stops fighting, he's not going to stop being a promoter. So and I think he's good for that. Not only
he's really more of a promoter than an official fighter, right?
Correct. Not only business savvy that he is, I also think he has the temperament and the character to be a promoter. You're like, yo, this dude, he's gonna, he's that guy that once he gets behind you, because listen, a promoter is your hype man. He gonna say whatever it is that is, whether it's true or not, he's gonna make you look good, but Jake is trying to put people financially in good places, man. And we mentioned on this show many times that we respect Jake Paul on that level for doing that for these fighters. We see why he done with Amanda. She was getting nothing, bro. She getting a slice of pizza for a fight. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with Lou DiBella.
$10,000 purses turned to $6 million purses.
She's rich.
All right, fellas. Next question. 2024, what was the bloodiest fight of the year? The bloodiest fight that we got?
Fundura.
Ramos.
Fundura and
Zoo.
Yeah,
that shit.
Fundura and Zoo.
That shit look like a slaughterhouse.
I'm gonna have those are some good ones. I'm gonna have to go with Amanda versus Katie too. That was a nasty one.
That was a nasty one though. Only on a man.
On the
was
man,
really,
yeah, you're talking about two fighters that were leaking.
Yeah.
yeah.
This shit was like
I ain't say which. I said bloodiest fight. I ain't say it had to be two fighters.
Tzu,
man, but then, bro, so you said the bloodiest. So how two people being bloody doesn't outweigh one person?
That's my opinion. Amanda's fight. Amanda's was nasty.
But you said
Amanda went through half of these dudes probably won and kept fighting, bro. Let's be real.
No, I'm just
not
saying.
them two niggas. Not Tzu.
Tzu
different.
Them two niggas. They was about to have to do a 20 rounder right there. Them niggas was ready to die for real. Like that nigga Tzu ain't never gonna be the same. Son is over. Like he ain't never gonna be the same after that shit.
Big upsets of the year too. Bakaram just came out of nowhere and blasted his ass, bro.
Bakaram. Oh, I can't wait to see Bakaram again, bro. But they're gonna try to. He's gonna be avoided, man. Ain't nobody is willing to jump in the ring.
Bakaram put up a post today. He said, "Happy New Year, everybody. I wonder who's next. I want belts.
Yeah. He got a belt. So it's not like he has something of substance.
Robbery of the year.
Oh shit.
Oh, Shockey, Foster, and Rocco says, "Yeah, bro."
Word.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I go with that.
That's not even up for debate.
I go with
crazy.
Last question. I know you guys done thought about it. 2025. One match. What fight you want to make for 2025 that you want to be seen?
Teofimo Lopez and Gervonta Tank Davis, man. That's been my fight since like 2002, bro.
Now it gotta be. Yeah, you know why? X is hard because I need to see Tank.
Yeah, it gotta be Tank.
Listen, man. Listen, man. I don't know how many times I mentioned this. I'm tired, man. Tank is too good of a fighter to do that. Hopefully, 25 is going to be Lamont Roach. He'll probably fight one more time after that against who, but I would love Tank Teofimo at 140. You talking about a mega fight, gentlemen. You talking about, bro.
And they got drama.
It's going to be from the lead up to the fight, the press conference, the weigh-in.
Oh yeah, it's going to be different.
The fight in the ring, just action-packed, man.
Give me
Devontae Teo. That goes absolutely 100, a million pay-per-view buys. I think it's right there, and you load the card on top of that and forget about it. You're really gonna hit 1 million. So yeah, to answer your question, Mo, I'm going with X. Give me Tank, give me Teo.
Okay, all right.
That was the last one.
That was the last one.
All right.
All right.
We cook.
You cook. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Listen, man. I just want to say to my brothers right here, man, I love you guys.
Love you more.
Guys, listen, people that are tuning in, we're still working on getting a spot. 2025 will definitely be settled in. But the virtue doesn't hurt. It's good. It's good.
Virtue is fire.
The virtue is good, but eventually, once we get settled in, we'll let you know. I mean,
the virtue is like when you rent a room and you got your little electric stove that you plug in and only got two
hot plate.
The hot plate, you know what I'm saying? The 190 water and shit, you know what I'm saying? Until we got the crib and we got the fishy stove and the oven and all that.
On that note, fellas,
bacon and all
yes,
that.
Sir.
Like, share, subscribe, comment. We appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight.
Y'all know what it is and who it is, huh?
Yeah.
We appreciate Keith Cologne also for stopping by.
Shout out to
Keith Cologne, Keith Senior as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Cologne family.
For real.
Until again.
All right, my brothers.
What it is, we do it for the people.
This is what we do.